Hey there! So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to hire someone remotely using Upwork and Onlinejobs.ph. So let's start with Upwork. So Upwork is a global freelancing platform where businesses and independent professionals connect and collaborate remotely. It is easy to use, posting of jobs is also free, and you can hire and pay your freelancers using their features. So what's good about Upwork is that there are millions of freelancers subscribed to the site. You can invite favorite candidates to submit proposals or bids, then review and hire your professional or your favorite freelancer. You can browse profiles, review their proposals, and evaluate bids, taking into account each freelancer's qualifications, thought process, and timeline, as well as overall cost. And you can also schedule a chat to ask specific questions and determine who's the best fit. They also have simplified global payments, which is very convenient to you as well as an employer, as well as for the freelancers. So I'm going to show you how to post and hire someone using their platform. So first, you have to create an employer account and fill out the necessary fields. So you just click on the Get Started button. In this case, I've used our All-in Media account. You just have to simply fill out the basic fields, and then it will direct you to this page. From this page, the next step is to go to your employer account, which is this one. From here, you could just simply click on Post Job. So the next is to name your job posting. Before going there, just choose a category and subcategory. For this one, let's say I'm hiring for a virtual assistant. Click on Admin Support, Personal Virtual Assistant. And then you can reuse a previous job. Well, for this one, we're just going to create a new job post. So name your job posting. I'll be using our template. I've already created a template. I believe it's also included in the training video on how to create a job post. So you can use that. We also have samples there, so you can just use any of the job samples there. And then describe the work to be done. The more detail, the better. Okay, so let me just remove this. You can also add attachments if need be. If you need to show like reports or something like that, just feel free to add attachments, and then choose what type of project do you have. Is it going to be a one-time project? Is it going to be an ongoing project? Or if you're not sure, just click on you're not sure. But in this case, let's say I know it's going to be an ongoing project since I'm hiring a virtual assistant. And then how many freelancers do you need to hire for this one? So just choose either one, or if you need to hire more than one freelancer, just choose this one, and then let's say you need 5 freelancers. Enter skills needed. I would recommend adding as many skills here so that it will give you more results. So for the virtual assistant, let's say I need someone who knows how to manage the emails. So email management or email marketing. Knows how to set appointments. So appointment setting. Any skills that you think you'll need for the job. English, grammar, copywriting, let's say copywriting, recruiting, and those things. Okay, and then click on the start date. Choose the start date, let's say Friday, 26th. The rate and availability, so it's up to you if you wanted to pay by the hour or pay on a fixed price. So I would choose pay on a fixed price. Desired experience level, I would recommend choosing between intermediate and expert because I wanted someone who already has experience in working as a virtual assistant. I would choose either intermediate and expert. Don't worry about the rate here because the rate that is included here, it's for the US freelancers. So Upwork is basing off the rate for the freelancers who are based in the United States. It all depends on your conversation with your freelancer once you're already on the interview. Okay, so how long do you expect this job to last? Is it going to be more than 3 to 6 months, 1 to 3 months? So for this one, let's say I'm looking for someone long-term, so I'm going to choose more than 6 months. What time commitment is required for this job? Let's say I need someone who can work for like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. EST, so more than 30 hours a week, or 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, so more than 30 hours a week. I need someone full-time. Do you want freelancers to find and apply for the job? I usually choose freelancers using Upwork.com and public search engines because I would like to expand my search. I don't want to limit it to Upwork itself, but it's up to you. It depends on your preference. You can also choose only Upwork users can find this job, Or if you don't want people to apply to your job, if you wanted to just invite freelancers to apply to your job, just simply choose only freelancers I have invited can find this job. If you already have freelancers in mind that you would like to invite, that would be better. Just select the freelancers, just type in their name and it will give you the results. Preferred qualifications, I usually skip this step, but it's up to you if you wanted to add preferred qualification. Screening questions. I would recommend adding this to your posting as this helps you identify those who are really interested with your job. I would also recommend adding a cover letter. A lot of freelancers just send proposals to multiple job postings, so adding these screening questions and cover letter will help you determine if they really have read the entire job posting. Once you post a job, you will see recommended freelancers. So let's say you can add another screening questions. Upwork already has that. If you wanted to create your own, feel free to create your own. So let's say select from suggested. Upwork would also give you an option to, if you need help looking for freelancers. So you can choose this one, or you can just do it yourself. I usually just source and screen freelancers myself. So post job. So once you have posted this job, Upwork would show you recommended freelancers. These are the recommended freelancers based on the skills that I have indicated on the job postings, as well as the skills that I've typed in earlier. Remember, we typed in like email marketing and calendar management and whatnot. So that helped me go down to the search results. So you just have to click on their name to see their profile. So you can see their overview of their profile, their work history. What I like about Upwork is of the feedback score. Upwork users usually have these feedback scores from previous clients. So it's gonna be helpful for you to have a sense of their quality of work. So you can see if they did great with their past clients. But just wanted to give you a heads up that again, this is very subjective. Feedback scores are very subjective. So always use your best judgment. Okay. This would also show, once you click on their profile, it would also show their portfolios if they have portfolios like this. If you need someone, a specific skill, maybe they have this in their portfolios. That's going to be a plus. And then the tests they took, Upwork actually has tests for freelancers to boost their profile. So you can see this. And their other employment history aside from history, their work here on Upwork. That's it. So once you have chosen this one, if you wanted to shortlist, just go ahead and invite to job, click on invite a job, and then this one, I'd like to invite you to apply to my job, send invitation. So once they accepted your invitation to interview, you can go ahead and talk to these people. Let's say, okay, because the status here is, so let's say I'll make it public. So once you see as a result here is messaged, you can go ahead and respond to the candidates. For example, this one, because we don't have any existing job openings, but just to show you, you can go ahead and chat with the candidates. Let's say for this one, you can go ahead and chat with your freelancer and decide if you wanted to interview. You can just invite them to have a Skype interview with you. Upwork also have this feature wherein you can talk to the freelancers using their tool. Once you have chosen your freelancer, just click hire. Let's say, let me go back to, just click on hire, this one. Hire a freelancer, and then just fill out the necessary details, and then you're it. That's it. Your freelancer can go ahead and start working. So if you hire them on an hourly contract, what's good about it is that Upwork has a time tracker. There are screenshots of their work. It takes a screenshot of their screen for like random minutes, like between 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're like a control freak, that would be, this feature will be helpful for you to monitor their work. What's not good about Upwork though is their fees. So you have to take note of the fees. It is not good for the VAs because for the first $500, Upwork will charge them 20% in fees. So if the contract is $100, Upwork is going to charge them $20, which is a lot. Between $500 to $1,000, Upwork is still going to charge 10% in fees, which is still a lot. So because of this, good freelancers could tend to dislike Upwork, But other clients would either shoulder the entire fees or meet them halfway and shoulder half of the fees so that won't be too heavy on the freelancer. That's about it with Upwork. In addition to that, I would also recommend Onlinejobs.ph. So this website is exclusively for virtual assistants in the Philippines. If you're interested in hiring someone exclusively in the Philippines, Onlinejobs.ph would be the best site. You can create a free account and post jobs for free, but you cannot reply to the applicants unless you upgrade your account. It would also take 2 days for your job posts to get approved. However, if you avail of their lowest cost plan, which is $49 a month, you will be able to get approved instantly. We already have set up an account. Again, you can upgrade your account to $49 a month if you wanted to see the messages and the replies of the candidates. Or you can just simply draft your job post so that you can direct them to a specific Google form or to your email address or whatever you want it to be. But again, if you wanted to maximize the candidates, if you wanted to sift through candidates who went through the Online Jobs account, just go ahead and upgrade your account for $49 a month. What we usually do, one way to cost cut, if you're only looking for, let's say, for one virtual assistant, you can go ahead and you can simply subscribe, upgrade your account for 1 month. Once you find that person, just downgrade your account to a free one, to the basic one. Here's how it works. Simply click on post job. Once you've posted a job, add a title to your listing. I only have 5 active job posts at a time because I only have a free account. So that's the reason why. But if you subscribe to their pro account, you will have unlimited job postings. So job title, let's say Superstar VA for an internet marketing. Just put in your job description. Again, the more detailed, the better. Let's use this one. And then you can just put in your wage and salary, so it depends on how much you would like to pay the freelancer. In our source it video during the webinar, we have showed you how much is the rate of the freelancers. It varies on the skills. It can vary between $3 to $9 per hour, or higher than that, or lower than that, so it really depends. And then type of employment, you can have a fixed price as well. Let's say you can pay the freelancer for like $500 a month. So it depends. Put $500 per month. And then type of employment, you can either choose full-time if you need a full-time person to work for this project, or part-time if you only need like 3 to 4 hours a day, or like 15 hours a week part-time. Freelance if it's going to be an on-call basis, just choose freelance work. Select the ID proof score. So the recommended score is 70, but I don't usually choose this one. But again, it depends on what you're looking for. So this one is like the overall score of the freelancers. The higher, the better. So we can choose 70 here. If you wanted to maximize, you can just leave it blank. Okay, so what skills are required? It depends on you. Just click on these and then choose like admin assistant, appointment setter, data entry, Excel, transcription, and then English. Of course, you would want someone who could speak English and write English well, so just choose speaking and writing. Writing, blogging, or copywriting, or whatever you need for your job post. Marketing and sales, if you need someone who knows sales, just sales representative, just choose that. There are a lot of options here. Advertising and so on and so forth. So let's say I'm all set for this one. Email address, so if you wanted to receive the responses of the candidates through a different email address, just feel free to add this one, and then feel free to add the contact name. So if you have someone who works for you and who would recruit for you, they can just use, or in this case, myself. So I would choose myself as a contact name. You can go ahead and post job, and you're all set. In this case, we cannot post it because it says that we can only have 5 active job posts at a time. Right now, we already have 5 job posts. That's it. Thanks for watching this video, and good luck in hiring your first freelancer.